Hey everybody, it's Trying Unicorn. I am here to answer a fan question that came in through my Trying Unicorn email, which normally I don't accept or answer those, but this one I felt like I also needed to answer for the community at large, because something that I always heard in university that rings true is for every kind of dumb question or silly question that somebody thinks they're asking, there's a million people who are thinking about it or wanting to know the same thing. So I'm going to answer it. Next time, please come to my fan page in order to get some advice. I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna just answer the question. Okay, and this is why I can't go live, because I wear things like this. My, could fall out at any moment, and at least now I can edit it out. Here's the email, and I won't reveal any of their private details. Dear Tiny Unicorn Lady, I hope you're well. I'm reaching out because I'm struggling right now with sexual thoughts, and I came across your channel and that you discuss adult topics, and so I thought you might be able to help me. I consider myself a good man, an average person. However, I've been struggling with sexual thoughts, and lately I've been inquiring about new activities such as trying an orgy. I have no idea where I would find one, though, I decided to try the experience. It all started when I was expecting an important package by mail. The day that it came, I was in the shower. When I heard the mail lady approaching, I rushed to get it and opened the front door, but when she handed it to me, my upper half of my towel dropped and she saw my penis. Basically, I flashed her on accident. It was embarrassing. However, I noticed the next couple of weeks she began being more social and started making sexual innuendos. So I flashed her again, but the second time was intentional on the basis of her hinting at it for a couple of days. Now I have the urge and want to be naked. I've been trying to fight this urge, but it's hard. This led me to find a nude resort, which I am considering visiting for the weekend. So this is a long email and a lot of different issues. And one of the first things I'll say is, make sure you only flash people that want to be flashed, because it's actually technically a crime to go and flash yourself in public to people who are unsuspecting. So you want to be very cautious. Obviously, if it happened the first time by accident, that's one thing. But yeah, when you see someone's genitals, suddenly it's like, there's no reason to be shy anymore. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, you almost just broke a comfort barrier with somebody. That may not necessarily mean she wants to keep seeing it. It may, but you might want to use more communication than just flashing her again. Secondly, I would say that if you like flashing people and you want to be naked, you need to find a community where you are celebrated for that, and not try and make the normal vanilla community kind of accommodate to that. So what I recommend is finding a nudist resort. There's some people who just genuinely want to live life naked. There's lots of people, one of my friends is like that. So you find places where you can be nude. There's nude campgrounds, like there's nude resorts, there's nude parties, things like that. There's also an exhibitionist and voyeur crowd. So if you just want to show your junk to the world, there's places where you can go and do that are not only ethical, but also rewarding. So instead of like sending your dick pic to somebody who doesn't want it, a big no-no, you're sending it to somebody who's going to be accepting of it, right? So Oasis Virtual Platform is one of those places. I'm sure there's lots of other online communities. FetLife is a kink community. There's a few other sites like that where you can go find people that want to look at you masturbating, or like want to watch you flash them or whatever. And you can find the community where people want that, and you can thrive there instead of feeling like you're afraid of like trying to exist in vanilla society. Well, sometimes vanilla society ain't for us, okay? I know for me, I want to live in a much more open society, but for now I'm limited to more to sex clubs and like my private parties in order to be so free. But don't worry, I think that you are having urges and things you might not understand. I think the important thing is to channel it into the right places. Use Google. It is a tool. Google, flashing groups or something. You could literally join, maybe it's like a group chat where people just like randomly flash each other photos throughout the day. Maybe that's what you want. I don't know. And I'm not judging. Again, I'm not judging. The important thing is that you get consent before you ever flash your genitals to somebody. Because for me, that would be upsetting if I saw somebody's genitals without knowing, if I wasn't at a sex club, okay? And here's a true story. I was on my way home from M4 with a friend. I had just seen so much naked people. And it was the middle of the night, and me and my friend were sitting on the train, and a man fucking flashed us, and I got very upset and uncomfortable and had to leave the train. So it's even though I just left a sex club. So you have to be amongst people who are accepting of it. So find yourself a sex club, go to a nudist club, even online. There's lots of online things where you can just put a webcam on your dick and like go to town, you know? So I hope that helped. And if anybody else wants advice, you can come to my fan page. A link is below. Come to tryingunicorn.com for all of my updates and merch. And hopefully I'll see you there. Bye.